The Great Coding Reset. What is it and what's about to happen?
It is terrifying because of the power that superintelligent AGI wields to destroy human civilization.
AI's threat to humanity will be far greater if China masters it first.
If you haven't figured out yet, then yes, this is about how AI is going to change the landscape of the software development world as we know it. But really, how can we quantify or rather predict how this is going to affect our lives? Is it going to replace coders completely, or is it just an overhyped fad that'll go away and everyone will just forget about it? If we're going to be looking at the future and how things like this are going to affect society, then we have to first start by looking at the past. A key milestone in human civilization that started this insane desire for optimizing work began during the Industrial Revolution in the 1800s. This time period introduced inventions like the steam engine, assembly lines, sewing machines, and internal combustion engines. Take for example the steam engine. Initially, it led to the immense decline of some traditional jobs like manual labor and craftsmanship. People in the textile industry were immediately replaced by these steam-powered machines, not to mention laborers in the transportation industry, milling and processing industries, and many more. But let's look at the flip side. The steam engine also created a ton of new jobs. We don't even need to think too deeply about this. When you think about steam engine, what's the first thing you think about? Exactly. The railroad industry introduced a ton of new jobs like train drivers, conductors, railway engineers, maintenance workers, and those people that annoy you about whether you bought a ticket or not. Not sure what they call themselves, but my point is that plenty of jobs were created. The people that lost jobs just had to pick up new skills that would allow them to adapt to these changes. Fast forward to the 20th century, we now have even more machines that are capable of even more complex tasks. This has seen a lot, especially in the industrial automation scene. You have robots that will be able to package, assemble, weld, paint, and do pretty much anything a human can do faster and more efficiently. And this basically affected every industry you could possibly think of. But once again, this created a demand for a whole new set of skills. We needed more automation engineers, more technicians to maintain the complex machinery, UX and UI designers to make it easier for humans to interact with these machines, and even trainers or coaches that would teach other people how to even use these machines. Which again reinforces my point that innovation breeds more opportunity. Remember, not too long ago, people were talking about how AI was about to take all the white-collar jobs and make those jobs obsolete, which of course could be the case in the future, but look at the industries that AI is tackling right now. We have Midjourney creating the most beautiful AI-generated art pieces you've ever seen with just a few prompts from the user, and Universal Music suing an AI-generated cat rap video that's based on Eminem. A lot of weird stuff going on right now, but the point I'm trying to make is that first industry to get affected from this AI revolution is actually the creative arts industry. So before we even get a little uncomfortable as a programmer, let's pass that stress on to them first. But fine, okay, let's take a look at what this whole AI situation is all about and which company is leading the way for this technology. Right now, the big players are of course Microsoft supporting OpenAI in their initiative with ChatGPT, and we have Google trucking along trying to keep up with the Bard platform. Amazon AWS has also released their Amazon Code Whisperer that you can try out right now for free. All three of these big tech companies have one thing in common that they're focusing on when it comes to software development. It's these code completion tools that allow you to translate any language text into a piece of code. Right now, you're able to literally build a code base from the ground up for whatever software you want to make using these tools. If you go on the OpenAI website, they have a demo of a Starship game they made with JavaScript that was only created using the ChatGPT API, giving it prompts to slowly build out the game, making adjustments as you go along. So literally anyone can pick up programming technically. But even on a day-to-day basis, GPT-4 has helped me immensely at my job, making coding so much easier. Instead of scrounging around Google and Stack Overflow, I just ask it for help and it'll give me a pretty good idea for the direction I need to go. It's actually incredible to see it work, and honestly, as a software developer, you have to think, is it game over for us? Okay, for now, I can confidently say that there is nothing to worry about presently. But the progress OpenAI is making is crazy. Even the jump from GPT 3.5 to GPT 4 is massive, and it literally happened in a few months. That's what's so terrifying about AI. Usually new innovation happens over a period of years, But this can happen in literally a span of weeks. The field is developing so fast that Elon and a bunch of other leaders in the AI space are calling for a pause in research and development. It's literally that scary and unknown. But having said all that, I truly believe that history always repeats itself. Humans will always learn to adapt and create new jobs, and this software development world is just getting started. Maybe the type of jobs programmers have will change, but there will always be a need for the skill that comes with programming, which includes creativity and problem solving. So if you want to position yourself in the best way possible for the future, then hit that subscribe button. This channel is focused on getting self-taught and new developers their first coding job, and we won't let AI get in the way of this. So until next time, thanks for watching.